This video is brought to you by Verve. Click on the link in the description to download the Verve app on your PlayStation, Xbox, iOS, or Android device, where you can watch all of your favorite anime like Attack on Titan Season 2 or My Hero Academia Season 2. They are all that stands between humanity and its extinction. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Attack on Titan characters. Hey, just a quick reminder, if you like this video, be sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe for more great content every day. For this list, we'll be counting down the most popular and impactful characters in this dark fantasy anime. Keep in mind that there will be spoilers for the first season, so a spoiler alert is now in effect. However, we won't be revealing anything from the manga, so those of you still waiting for the second series have nothing to fear.
We move out immediately. Inform the squads. Sir.
Number 10, Connie Springer.
You're up next.
Oh, me? Sir! Connie Springer from Ragako Village, sir!
You have it backwards, Connie Springer.
Even with the end of the world just on the horizon, it's always important to keep a positive attitude. Well, that's what this short but spry member of the Survey Corps tries to do anyway.
Crap! Why you gotta go be the hero?
Outgoing and eager with the desire to make his family proud, Connie can be considered naive for trying to stay upbeat during such terrible times. And while he's certainly not the powerhouse of the group, he still manages to serve as a morale booster when things inevitably take the turn for the worst.
Then why are we waiting? We gotta go!
Number 9, Hanji Zoe.
Does it hurt?
Yeah.
Yeah? Describe it to me.
Staying optimistic is one thing, but this adorably deadly lady is rarely ever seen without a smile, and the joy that she feels when handling Titans is palpable. Despite her quirky attitude, she's more than capable when it comes to taking out the wandering behemoths, sharing a contrasting but effective partnership with Levi.
Split into 2 teams and go around!
Understood!
Of course, where her talents really shine is in studying Titans, sometimes to excess, all in the effort to further an understanding of them.
Look at him! He's in absolute agony! My poor me! I'm so sorry!
Number 8, Reiner Braun.
I know you've got what it takes. I can see it in you.
This guy is all about strength. Reiner is shown to be something of a gentle giant, though given the job description of the Survey Corps, he normally busts out that monstrous hardiness of his more often than not. Possessing a strong sense of duty, he acts as something of a big brother to the rest of the group, encouraging the physically weaker members to push themselves towards their goal.
Here, focus on staying upright. We aren't being graded on this, you know.
Always willing to throw himself into harm's way for the sake of others, he's managed to pull himself out of some tight spots by sheer force alone. Number 7, Sasha Blouse. A seemingly eccentric girl with an insatiable love for a good bite to eat. On first glance, Sasha might not seem like the ideal candidate for the Survey Corps, but over time, she's shown to have quite the talent for battle, despite often becoming emotionally overwhelmed when thrown into near-death situations. Her skill on horseback and quick reflexes make her a prominent member of the group, just as long as she can control that appetite of hers, of course. Number 6, Armin Arlert.
This may sound crazy, but I think he might be useful.
Despite his timidity and anxious nature, this close friend of Misaka and Eren has got more courage than an entire army put together.
I will persuade them, trust me.
Despite often facing certain death, Armin has grown to become almost fearless when it comes to standing up for those he cares about. And he has a razor-sharp mind to boot, his plans often earning humanity one small victory after another. He may not be packing the strength like other members of the group, but over time he's proven himself to be essential to their survival.
And it doesn't matter how else you may look at it! That is an irrefutable fact!
Number 5, Eren Yeager.
We survived. We stared death in the face and we lived. Not everyone can say that, can they?
After watching his mother get eaten, he became obsessed with killing each and every Titan he came across in the name of revenge. This murderous dream of his was almost cut short when he was devoured during a siege, if it weren't for the fact that he found he could transform into a Titan himself. Now humanity's trump card and possessing boundless determination, when the rogue Titan goes on a rampage, giant heads are guaranteed to roll.
Die! All of you! Everything!
Number 4, Annie Leonhardt.
Tell me something. If someone ordered you to die, would you do it?
As cold as they come, even in her early days as a trainee, Annie has always presented herself as a frigid individual who didn't get emotional even when her comrades were getting slaughtered left and right. It turns out that behind that dismissive look of hers, there was a monster brewing, and not in the metaphorical sense. Able to transform into the fearsome female Titan, Annie not only killed more than her fair share of the Survey Corps, but actually managed to take out Eren's rogue Titan during their first encounter. With plenty of skeletons in her closet, she made for a worthy antagonist during the show's climax. Number 3, Gene Kirstein.
What did you wipe on me?
Don't worry. Just my trust.
His sole reason for enlisting was to gain himself a comfortable life so he didn't have to deal with the horrors behind the walls. As such, he quickly grew a disliking for Eren and anyone crazy enough to battle the Titans.
I'm gonna join the Scouts!
This persona didn't last very long, however, as after surviving by the skin of his teeth and watching his allies die, Gene not only became a sympathetic character, but an integral part of the Survey Corps. Sure, he can be a jerk, but he's a jerk with his heart in the right place.
But I don't think you're a good leader because you're strong. I think you're a good leader because you know what it is to be weak.
Number 2, Levi.
Pay attention, kiddos.
Behold the greatest soldier that humanity has at its disposal. Despite his short size, Levi is a veteran of the Survey Corps and has killed more Titans than we care to count. Commanding authority with strong discipline, he may seem rather harsh at first, but is shown to deeply care for his squadron.
So you feeling okay or what?
Willing to put himself through anything to defeat the army at the gates. The scary yet awesome thing about this guy is his skill with the 3-dimensional maneuver gear. You have to feel sorry for any Titan that pisses him off. Before we reveal our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
It happened at dawn. All the livestock were so restless.
You stop it right now! Look, we're all at the end of our tether, okay? Don't be scared, big guy! I won't hurt you. Cross my heart and hope to die!
Number 1, Mikasa Ackerman. Her childhood was stolen from her when her mother was murdered before her eyes, but she chose to rise above it and become a warrior who can bring down even the most vicious of Titans. Devoted to her friends, especially Eren, Mikasa is the strongest of the Survey Corps' newest recruits.
I'm going to carve you up again! Do you understand me, Titan?
Fearless in the face of death, but terrified of losing those close to her, she will do anything to protect what little she has, including slicing apart any Titan or human who gets in her way. Even when faced with something like the female Titan, it's just another obstacle for her to cut apart.
Do you hear me? Give him back!
Do you agree with our list? Who's your favorite character from Attack on Titan?
That's enough. You should really do something about your nervous disposition, Captain Foreman.
With new top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
It's over, Annie. Now fall.
This video is brought to you by Verve. Download the Verve app now on Xbox, PlayStation, iOS, or Android by clicking on the link in the description, so you can watch all of your favorite anime like Attack on Titan Season 2 or My Hero Academia Season 2, subbed or dubbed in 1080p HD with Crunchyroll and Funimation. And if you sign up for the Combo Pack, you can watch everything ad-free, plus enjoy more of your favorites like Rooster Teeth's RWBY or Cartoon Hangover's Bee and Puppycat.